Hello everyone, I'm here with another home workout. This time we're just going to use one dumbbell. Now, a lot of people have been doing like body weight workouts. These are great, but sometimes we can't reach adaptation that we wanted to target, such as like strength speed. However, if you just limit yourself to like, if you've got a limited budget, going on Amazon, picking up a dumbbell or something like that, you can still get the adaptations that you want in, ready to go into when the sporting season starts again. Okay, so this is a one dumbbell workout. We're going to target lower body, the core, and we're going to do some upper body pressing and pulling. And there's going to be a few different adaptations. I'm going to talk you through them adaptations as well to make sure that you can get the right stimulus for each body part. This workout is going to be done with a 22 kilo dumbbell. Now, when we're targeting lower body, we might need a little bit more weight to this. Maybe you might need a little bit less, but on a normal goblet squat, this won't be enough for me. So I'm going to change it up, add some variation to it, so it's a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to do a squat where I'm just sitting the dumbbell just on one shoulder. This is going to challenge my obliques a lot more. So the challenge is to stay nice and upright, making sure you push your knees out wide, making sure you keep your body nice and upright as well. Brace your core, and you're challenging them hips shifting from side to side. From side on. Have one arm out just to balance. Keep touching your core as well to make sure that core is nice and braced. So this workout can also challenge the obliques quite a lot because we're going to be doing a lot of single arm work. Make sure to target the abdominal muscles as well. We're just going to pair the first exercise up with a standard plank row. So now we're going to move on to an upper body push and pull superset. We're going to target the shoulders and some vertical pressing with this. However, this weight might be a little bit too heavy. So we're going to go into a push press, but from a split stance position to make sure that our core is staying nice and tight and we're not going into that hyperextension when we press overhead. So we're going to get into a split stance position, not too far. You don't want to be going too far into a lunge. Nice short, most of that tension going through that front leg. We dip, then we drive overhead. Little counter movement. We're twisting the weight as we go up. We're keeping that rib cage nice and locked down. Pushing through this front heel, slight dip of the knee and the hips. Keep that body line vertical. Then pressing overhead. Again, having your arm out for balance. You should feel it all in your obliques. We're going to go for 8 reps on each side of that. And then we're going to go into dumbbell row and rotate. Normally, we'd have a bench when we're doing the single arm bent over row. So you've got to make sure that you're dipping your hips, hinging at the hips as well, pushing your bum back, making sure them hamstrings are switched on. Stabilize, core nice and brace. We're going to pick up the dumbbell. We're going to have our fist facing out on the way down, on the way up, twist it in, and we're doing a little row and rotate. Again, you might be able to go a little bit heavier when you do normal rows in the gym, but adding the rotation makes it that little bit harder. And also we're getting some good stimulation of the core, good thoracic rotation as well. We're going to go for 10 reps each side of that. Okay, now moving on to some single leg exercises. We can pick one of two. We can either do the offset reverse lunge, where we're grabbing it in opposite arm, opposite leg, or just having it just offset, or we can do the single leg Romanian deadlift. I'll just demonstrate both for you now. So the offset reverse lunge, really targeting the glutes and the glute med. As we step back, we need to keep this knee aligned with the toe, and making sure that it's not drifting in. Keep your body nice and upright, arm to the side again for balance. Stepping back, getting into that 90-degree position, knee just past the hip, sitting back onto that front heel. If you find this quite tough and quite hard to balance, just have the dumbbells just sitting there and don't be twisting it out, okay? Twist it out, challenge your obliques a little bit more, but if you find yourself bending to the side, your knee not being as stable, just have it just sitting a little bit closer to your leg. Should find it a little bit easier. And the second exercise that we're going to do, single leg Romanian deadlift. You have to be quite proficient at doing this, especially if you're using a dumbbell as heavy as this. So you're going to dip your hip, slight bend of your knee, and come down into the Romanian deadlift, then stand up, okay? You want to try and keep your leg as stable as possible. As you can see, it's quite a challenge. You're not wanting to rotate in, keep your shoulder pinned back, and keep the dumbbell nice and close to your leg, then drive up. As we come back, we point our toe towards the floor, dumbbell stays. See, I lost my balance there. Keep your shoulder pinned back, knees slightly bent. Keep the dumbbell nice and close to your leg as you come down. It's important that you keep this glute squeezed and switched on. Like I said, it's quite a difficult exercise to do, especially if you're working with a heavy dumbbell. Now the final exercise for you is either a farmer walk or a way to walk, okay? So the farmer walk is where you're walking with a dumbbell by side, stomach nice and tense, shoulder pinned back, and we're taking relatively short steps forward, twist, keep your shoulder back, but keep your body nice and upright. If the dumbbell isn't as heavy, you can go into a weighted walk, okay? Don't have it just sitting on your shoulders because that'll be quite easy. Just have the dumbbell just sitting out in front of you, shoulder pinned back, keep the core switched on. Again, shorter steps, but try and keep a nice and normal walk. Okay guys, so that's the workout. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below. Like I said, this was a 22 kilo one dumbbell workout, but this workout can range anywhere between 15 and 30 kilos, okay? Give it a go guys, and I'll see you in the next video.